And unfortunately, these profit-making enterprises, and many of the courts accused, are there to make a profit. They're there to collect money for their corporation. They're not there to necessarily provide the best service for their clients. They're there, if they're not making money, they're not going to be here. Just as we're not going to be here. So we're going to have to make money. But they're there to make money for their shareholders. We're there to provide a service, and the money that we can accumulate will come back in to provide that service. I don't know. I don't know if you're with me.
I'm with you too. I just have, I just want to be sure that Judge Wheaton and Judge Thurman are on board with this thing. That's all I'm concerned about. And I don't know if it's...
I don't know how I can do that. What can I do? I mean, how can I
could you get a commitment out of them?
I feel like I have a commitment for one of them already, and the other one, I don't know whether I would, I feel sure I would get that commitment for one. I think I do have the commitment. The other one, I think I will get that commitment. But regardless of that, if Lee County doesn't come on board, that's fine. We want to get we have 35 courts to be dealing with, and we want to get operational. We need to be operational, and I really do think that 60 days from now we'll have all 5 courts in Lee County, and we'll be operational here. But I cannot speak for another judge.
I understand.
I cannot speak for another judge, but I feel confident from one of those judges that we'll get his 2 courts, and I feel confident we're going to get the other 2 also.
That's fine. Well, Judge Rucker, you explained it to me.
Yeah, I got 2
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, the first question is, I'm on probation. Rick, you help me out with
Let me tell you,
not just
probation is community service. Probation is community service. You know, to me, that is a very underutilized aspect of probation. And as a judge, I have come into my office on Saturdays and Americas to do some work, and I see these probationers sitting around smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee and drinking Coca-Colas. So I don't really want to give them community service unless there's something for them to do. But we can have community service. We can have them washing cars. We can have them, that's the point, is they'll be answerable to the court. We're not going to be answerable to somebody in Dublin. They're going to be answerable to us, and we can make them do things. And if they don't do it, then we can fire them, or we can revoke their probation. It'll be a much more efficient system. We won't have these external board of directors. We won't have the shareholders. We don't have to deal with them. We have to deal with the county commissioners, and we have to deal with the judges. And you've got 1 judge here, but out of those 35 judges, you got 20 judges. You know, I mean, I can't speak for those 20 judges, but I anticipate that they're coming with us.
Well,
Put them in my facility and then we'll have a cleaning crew.
hey, but Judge Rucker, I appreciate the conversation about Judge Wheaton and Judge Thurman. If you have the confidence that they will be involved in this program, I will accept that.
One of them has told me that he is going
Right.
to, but
That was
he did
Judge
not
Wheaton.
authorize me. He did not authorize me to say that. But I didn't ask for the authorization.
Okay.
I didn't ask for the
But
authorization.
you feel confident that they will participate, so we just need to make a motion.
I still have a question.
Yes, sir. And I got all night long. I got a trial going in Americas. I got to be there at 9. But aside
How
from
long before will y'all start getting this? In other words, you said about $13,000. I heard Rick say 30. I don't know if my
13 was the equipment. That's what.
Oh,
That's
we got
what.
laptop
That's what.
computers.
That's what the $15,000 is. What's going to cost the salary, the utilities, and everything. But the initial 30 is the 13,500 for the equipment, which is desks, and computers.
Basically, what we're gonna do out of it is $30,000 because you'll start receiving grant money once you start into business such.
You
Let me
start
check.
receiving the grant money, actually. So what would happen is, after you approve this tonight,
Get us all up here.
we would get with Mr. Hours, and he would tell us how this works. So tomorrow, Blake and a couple other employees would go get hired by Lee County. And then Mr. Hours would say, you can use this PO, and you can shop here, and this is how it works in Lee County. And we would go out and start spending that money, and then at the end of the month, we bring our receipts and all of our paperwork to Mr. Hours, and then that money is direct deposited
day, or where are you gonna report?
I won't even look, but I know exactly where it's gonna be.
Courthouse,
Lee County
Mayor,
Courthouse.
here.
both,
Lee County.
Lee County. I mean, if we,
But y'all said y'all were gonna rent an office, I mean,
right, y'all
we have
looked,
some trying rental property right around, you know.
We've actually looked at.
yeah, y'all looked at some offices, they were, these offices right back
So
here.
I'm not promotion, I just was curious, you know.
What I anticipate, which is to be directly answering your question, that free office that Jim Hack's currently getting, we're gonna rent from the county.
Right.
Now, you know, a year from now, if we're booming, we might need more space, we need more space.
I mean, the
you know?
truth is, if we do stretch out in Lee County, that office that Mr. Pack is in is just a one-person office. We would have to have some kind of rental space where we could have somebody. I mean, it's not gonna work if not that one office, we would have to have a space, we would have to rent in Lee County.
So that'll be money to the income to the county. We'll rent that office, guarantee you we'll rent that office, and guarantee you within 60 days we'll hire at least one more administrative assistant who will be full-time in that office.
I think that the answer to your question is, as of tomorrow, where is he gonna work? He's gonna be working 24 hours a day running these courts and signing agreements, and once he gets those, then maybe he can slow down and look for a space. But yeah, there are a lot of places around this area that we've already looked at.
No more questions.
Currently, what we do is we do work out of the courthouses.
Right.
I mean, that's the standard procedure. That's what we do in Macon. There's an office, just like Jim Pack's office here in Macon County. We do the same thing, we'll work out of sheriff's departments. Anything else I can help?
Judge Rucker, I think you've covered it.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your consideration. And
But
if you have any questions later, I'll go.
okay. I need from the board to entertain a motion to approve the memorandum of understanding for court services officers through the use of approved BioJAG grant funds.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor? Unanimous.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Thank you.